Yes, I've got my gun with me.
Whoa, let's see that. Let's see your gun, bro.
Let's see your gun, dog. Let's see your gun, dog.
Henda barabini. Okay, that's not my intro, but as chillers, we all know what it is when we hear that. So, Saul was drunk with a gun. That was an effort at a pun, but anyway, let's dive into this. In episode 435 of Podcast and Show, we started out with banter about a Bentley. You know, the $250,000 car. That's obviously before tax. It's probably in the range of $500,000 or even slightly more. So this car belonged to Kelly Kunene.
Clear.
These are decorating. You are really drinking there.
Yeah, we drink.
Who was being interviewed by David Mashavela, who shows his face in this interview. I honestly didn't know him facially.
It's easy to start, you know this, but they still want advice because they think when they ask, they're doing. They're already working on it.
But I digressed from the point. Kelly Kunene's driver, a faceless cop in this episode, gives the Podcast and Show crew his gun.
I'm just a police officer.
You're a police officer.
10,000 a month.
Wait, you're a cop.
Yes, I've got my gun with me.
Whoa, let's see that. Let's see your gun.
It's a really dope episode that talks about infidelity and how that's always there and never goes away. It goes on further to talk about Chris Rock's clapback to Will Smith in his special. But let's talk about Mr. Saul Phenduka, who is drinking and for some reason cocking a gun.
Drive-by vibes.
Dog, the magazine is here.
Okay.
I'm getting too excited, dog.
I love Saul, and even though the gun was safe, remember what happened to Alec Baldwin? That didn't turn out so well. I don't think you should ever mix alcohol and guns in such a setting. You can visibly see MacG's laughing, but low-key scared. We've been given so many episodes this week by the MacG channel, which is awesome, but I'd like to say we didn't forget about the whole gun thing. That was wild. Let's practice safety and take it seriously. Otherwise, I love the podcast and the crew. Let's take this thing to 1 million subscribers.